Duherro, you derks, and welcome back to Top 5 Tuesdays. This week we got Top 5 Steel-type Pokemon. Not bad at all. The Steel-type is such a cool type in my opinion, and some of the Steel-types that I love the most have been used in previous Top 5 lists. And you know my rules, no repeats in my list, no Megas, and no Legendaries, so you won't be seeing those Pokemon like Empoleon or Aggron in this list, sadly. Oh well. Anyway, these top 5 choices, opinions, they're all my opinion. Yes, exactly, my opinion. So make sure to leave your own top 5 Steel-type Pokemon below. Now, let's just get straight into my top 5 Steel-type Pokemon. At the number 5 spot is Bisharp, the Sword Blade Pokemon. Cool as hell, sucker puncher of OU. His design speaks for himself. If you see him around, something's about to get chunked. Pretty much, he's that powerful. You can run, pretty much he runs the same set as he always does, but anyway, he exudes a cool savage power. Anyway, badass as hell. In battle, he's OU, and no one wants to deal with him because of knockoff Iron Head, Swords Dance, and for stab priority, all that stab, all that priority, all that utility, he just comes through. You can always run Protect to scat out people too. VGC, you run Protect on him just to play it safe. You know how it is. And you can give him a nice Defiant. Defiant is his best ability. Landorus Therian comes out. Nah, son, nah. Give me that boost. And with the Life Orb knockoff on that Lando, he's not gonna enjoy it at all. Shout out to Tuck, just too sharp. He's got a pretty cool mascot. I'm not gonna lie. Since it is the almighty Bisharp. Anyway, he's just such a great mon, and which is why he gets to take my number 5 spot this week. At the number 4 spot is Metagross, the Iron Leg Pokemon. Metagross is one of the few non-dragon pseudo-legendary Pokemon. That means he got high stats and is ready to come through. Supposedly a Pokemon with brain power stronger than that of a supercomputer, so he's smart and hits like a truck. What can you not like about this guy? And he got a nice Mega Evolution this time around. I'm not complaining. I'm really not complaining. Metagross is just a powerhouse in general. He just looks cool, exudes power, and I like using Exude a lot. Damn. Anyway, in battle, I give him Bullet Punch for priority, Meteor Mash for power, and a chance to boost his attacks, and Headbutt for another stab attack, and Earthquake or Ice Punch just for coverage, just because it puts in work, puts in the finest of work. You can give him a Life Orb, you can give him a Choice Band, whatever you want. Most people are just gonna run him Mega anyway. But yeah, 252 attack, a 252 speed, kind of like same spread as I have for my buddy, my pal Bisharp. But Metagross plays a slightly different role than Bisharp, because with Metagross's bulk, he gets to live a hit and then hit back like a truck. So that's precisely why, that and his raw power and genius is why he gets to take the number 4 spot this week, young Metagross. At the number 3 spot, we got Scissor, the Pincer Pokemon. Everyone loves Scissor, man. Always been a good Pokemon and always will be a good one. Amazing design. Looks like he's about to cut you in half. It's awesome, to be honest with you. I see why my buddy Mikey has it as his mascot. I mean, it puts in that work. It's once again another OU mon. I give it a Choice Band, max XP, max attack. U-turn, superpower, knockoff, Bullet Punch. That's all I never needed. That's all I'll ever need, to be honest. I'd rather maximize his HP than his subpar speed stat. And yeah, that extra HP lets him live another hit, lets him take a hit for days, and yeah, yeah, it lets him hit back like a truck. Pretty much all these Steel-type Pokemon that hit hard hit like trucks. So, with that said, his raw superpower, his raw Bullet Punch, with a Technician stab, Bullet Punches does the same amount of damage as Iron Head. So priority Iron Head, minus the flinch chance, of course. Still amazing, and yeah, as we kill Magikarps. But anyway, this is why Scissor gets to take the number 3 spot this week. But we're not done. My buddy Water and Grass about to come in, tell you who the number 2 Pokemon is and why it should be number 1. Yee!
Wait, hold up, fam. You mean to tell me that Lucario is only number 2 on your top 5 Steel-type Pokemon list? Seriously? Come on, Derka, this is the internet. You are not allowed to have your own opinions, which is why I am here. So what is up, fam? Watering Grass here, and I'm about to drop some knowledge on you all about why Lucario should be your number 1 Steel-type Pokemon Always. It doesn't matter if it's a top 5, a top 10, a top 69. I do not care. There is no better Steel-type Pokemon than Lucario. Let's start off with something simple and obvious. How badass Lucario looks and is. Coming at you like some sort of god. Lucario straight looks like Anubis, with spikes on his hands and an aura shrouding him like the energy of a Super Saiyan. You do not piss this Pokemon off. Speaking of aura, Lucario is the aura Pokemon. He senses auras, has an aura, shoots aura spheres. He can tell what your intentions are just by looking at you. He basically senses your power level. And, speaking of power levels, Lucario is a beast! Set up a Swords Dance, then prepare to close combat, bullet punch, and extreme speed everything. Want to run a janky set? Run Hone Claws and High Jump Kick like I like to do on occasion. Nothing wants to deal with this might. Physical set's not your thing? You want to run a special set? Well, call Lucario Mr. Utility, because he can do that too. Nasty Plot, Flash Cannon, Aura Sphere, anyone? You want to talk about coverage? How about a Crunch, or a Dark Pulse, or even a Dragon Pulse, or an Earthquake, or a Shadow Ball? Lucario is utility. Lucario is coverage. And nothing is a safe switch in to Lucario. You're going to get demolished by this Pokemon no matter what you try to do. And to make Lucario even more powerful, they gave him a Mega Evolution. They gave this god-like aura Pokemon the ability to Mega Evolve. Mega Lucario went straight to god tier status, pushed him right into Ubers where he's chilling with Giratina and Arceus. Let's not forget that Lucario has had its own movie, Lucario and the Mystery of Mew, and is, of course, the main Pokemon of my bae, Korrina. But that's for a different time. Lucario is the best Steel-type Pokemon, period. Derka, come on. I'm not really upset with you about him only being your number 2 Steel-type Pokemon. I'm just disappointed. Lucario is love. Lucario is life. I love you, Derka.
Thanks to Jesse for that. I appreciate it, fam, and his enthusiasm on Lucario. But the #1 spot goes to Excadrill, the sub-terrain Pokemon. This little mole came out in Gen 5. Most people hated, Gen 5, but I loved the Pokemon in it. They were truly cool, in my opinion. They were just amazing. And Excadrill was one of those, offensive Pokemon that came out, and with Sand Rush, it changed the meta around it. So it was just like an amazing little mole making its mark in the history of Smogon. OU, at least. Smogon OU. So, I mean, it really does, deserve respect. That's when I really fell in love with it back in Gen 5. Today, he's usually run, with Choice Scarf, though, not with Sand Rush. He's Choice Scarf with Mold Breaker, so that forces Rotom Washes to switch out, because Earthquake will hit them. Amazing Pokemon with Earthquake, Rock Slide, Rapid Spin, and, you can either run Shadow Claw or Iron Head. I personally prefer Iron Head. I do have some with Shadow Claw, though. Just to catch, I don't know, maybe Gengar on the switch, predicting Earthquake. Or they might not know that I'm, they might not think I'm Scarfed, or they might think I'm Scarfed, but I might not run the Scarf. Who knows? You gotta play the mind games, So, yeah, I mean, these reasons, not too complicated, but these reasons are why Excadrill gets to take that powerful #1 spot this week. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's top 5 Steel-type Pokemon. If you did, remember to show your support for the Derk side by liking, commenting, and subscribing. Next week, we're going to have top 5 Bug-type Pokemon, so look forward to that. This has been Derka, you Derks, and peace.